All right, guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Stella, and today we have a super cool, awesome reaction for you. I'm going to be reacting to all the Mob Psycho 100 openings. Now, I'm doing this reaction alone because if you did not know, James and Nine-Tailed Brush are already doing reactions to this show on the channel. So if you're a big fan of the show and you want to check those out, go hop on over there and watch those. But for me, I'm going in completely 100% blind, as I am with pretty much every anime. I don't know anything about the show. I can't even gather anything from the name. So this is going to be really fun, just like it is. I know you guys have a lot of fun when I get things wrong because I always get things super wrong while I'm reacting to the openings. So this is going to be one of those where I make a bunch of predictions, most of which are completely wrong and make no sense. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy and have a good time. So yeah, I don't have much to say. I think we should just get into it. So yeah, let's get into the Mob Psycho 100 openings. And this is going to be openings 1 through 3. I'm always excited when I do the anime opening videos. They're so much fun. It's like a brand new world to explore. All right, 3, 2, 1. I love this art style so much. Ooh, it's an eye. I love that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I know the song. Look at me. Oh, this is so cool. I love like how comic booky it is. I know him. He's familiar. Maybe that's not a good. Then maybe it's just a super popular anime. That's just not anything on my part. I really like the animation style. This looks a lot more comical than most of the anime that I've been reacting to so far, which is an interesting change. Oh my gosh, this is so overstimulating. Okay, so there's a couple of characters. We've got this kid with the really unfortunate bowl cut. Broccoli. This green blob monster, blonde-haired kid. We have... Are these the same characters? I can't even tell. It's the anime facial blindness once again biting me in the butt. Oh my gosh, so much is happening. Mob Psycho 100, baby. Okay, so that was opening 1. I hate to compare it to Western animation because it's its own thing, but I'm a lot more familiar with Western animation, and it does give me, again, even for someone, you know, from the US, I didn't grow up watching a lot of Western animation. So I didn't grow up watching Cartoon Network or you know, Adventure Time, none of that stuff. So even then I'm unfamiliar with that. But it does remind me a lot of the kind of overstimulation and like maximalism of some of the shows that friends of mine grew up watching, like Adventure Time or like Steven Universe. I really like that. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot for me personally because visually, I like to be able to focus on one thing and hone in on one thing, and it's hard to do with something like this. But I liked it. I really liked the song. Now, my stupid brain, if I were to take this from just the name of the anime, I would think it was about the mob because I'm not very smart. That's not true. I try to be smart, but Mob Psycho. But I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that mob is just the name of one of the characters. It has nothing to do with the mob, and that would make sense. This didn't feel like a mob show. But the problem is, if it's not about that, I have no idea what it's about. Like, I can't figure out what it's about based off of this. So we've got our main characters. They look young, which I would place them in about high school, which I think is a pretty standard age for anime protagonists. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to focus a little bit more on the second opening and kind of get my bearings a little bit better. I want to get into opening 2, see if it clears anything up for me. So, Mob Psycho 100 opening 2, 3, 2. Oh, I love that little thing. That really like Seinfeld sounding little bass thingy. The Lego figure. Oh, I just hit my mic. The Lego figures. Ooh, oh my gosh. Rubik's Cubes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is such a cool little style. This is so playful and fun. I love it. Okay, I saw there are 4 people. I can follow 4 characters. Spiky black hair, bowl cut black hair, blonde hair, and then the other guy who I couldn't find a defining characteristic about. But that's a lot of people that just flash up on this. Plus, I can't even use words right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so silly. His face came off. And then suddenly we get those weird charcoal line drawn animations that are like actually dark looking. They're pretty spooky looking. Like, where does that come from? And then this style is completely different. They're just like, how many cool art styles can we throw into one opening, huh? We've got that really cool camera shot with the camera moving around the building. We got superpowers of some kind. Can't be an anime without abilities, magic abilities. Your life is your own. That is true. Oh, gotta pause before the next one starts. Yeah, that told me so much more. I shouldn't get mad at these openings for not giving me any info because, like, that's not the purpose of an opening. The purpose of the opening is not to tell you what the show is about, right? If you're watching the show, you know what the show is about. However, for me, as, like, somebody going in blind, that's part of the reaction, I'm trying to, like, grasp at things that could give me some semblance of a story, and I'm struggling, man. Like, I am reaching when nothing is there. So we did get that really great shot of 4 characters lined up, which makes me think, 4 central protagonists. Most anime that I have seen so far have a bajillion characters, and it's hard to call people it's hard to say that they're a central protagonist because there are so many characters and so many quote unquote good guys and bad guys and whatnot. And that's part of the fun, but it can make it hard. But I'm going to stick with those 4 people. There was somebody with a bowl cut, somebody with some kind of spikier black hair, the person with the blonde hair, and then I think another person with black hair who's a little bit taller. But unfortunately, I think they were in kind of silhouetted, so I couldn't really even make out anything else about him. There is the green monster thing who looks a little bit like Slimer from Ghostbusters, which is, I love Slimer, but we've got some abilities, some kind of supernatural, not sure, I can't say, I don't want to say magic or superpowers or whatever. It could be anything. Looks like we're kind of saving the world. It's city-based. We've got some cool, like, a cool city setting, which is fun. And then besides that, I don't know anything. Okay, let's just go on to opening 3 then. Oh my gosh, there's so many mouths. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Some darker imagery. Oh, that's so cool. The person with the crazy flowy black hair is also Bowl Cut Boy, is it not? Because when Bowl Cut Boy got hit with the wind in opening 2, his hair got all flowy and spiky. Ooh. Rainbow lightning. Sorry, I just had a massive overload. Trance, chance, stance, 1, hands. That almost rhymes. This is just body parts. How am I supposed to know what's going on if it's just body parts? I'm so overstimulated right now. Oh, okay. Weirdly enough, the very last bit I feel like gave me more information than any of it. We had the blonde guy who was already grown, and then our bowl cut kid kind of growing up in front of him. Growing up in front of his eyes. Which should give me more information, but also kind of doesn't. Well, since I can't comment on the story without sounding like an idiot, and without you guys making fun of me, I will comment on the art style. I think it's awesome. I think it is such a fun, that like trippy art style, I feel like kind of emerged in like the 2010s. Maybe even earlier, but there were those kinds of YouTube videos that were like the cat. I can't remember the name of the cat. I feel terrible. You know the song, the Pop-Tart cat that flew through the sky. Videos like that were meant to overstimulate your eyes, or like YouTube poops, where it would be like way too much noise and really oversaturated visuals or super high contrast. And they would just play with all these different visual effects. And it became like that maximization of visual effects became its own aesthetic during that time period, I kind of feel like. And now you see utilized really artistically. Like, they're not just messing around with how it looks. They're doing this all super intentionally, and it works, and it pulls together, and it makes you feel a certain type of way. It makes you feel a little bit confused, a little bit disoriented, a little bit lost. And I think that's really cool because, you know, how else do you get that feeling out of a viewer? As for the content of the show, honey, I don't know. They're kids with powers. I sound like my mom. That's like my mom trying to describe Stranger Things. She's like, there's kids with powers and it's the 80s. I really do sound like an old lady trying to describe a young kids TV show. For this, it definitely piqued my interest. So like, I see something really visually cool and I go, okay, they know how to do the visuals. They probably also know how to make the content really enjoyable as well. Plus, like I said, James and Ninetail Brush are reacting to this on the channel already and seem to really enjoy it. So let me know anything you can tell me, like just basic starter facts about the show. Let me know in the comments because I would love to see those things. Obviously, I can do my own research as well. The guys are already reacting to it on the channel, but if you'd be interested in seeing me react to it because I'm special and also not James or Ninetail Brush, let me know. I know we've got a whole lot of stuff planned, so we're doing so many opening reactions and obviously can't react to all of them at once, but this one was pretty cool. So yeah, if you liked the video, show me some love in the comments. My brain is buzzing right now just from this. Have an amazing rest of your month, amazing rest of your week, amazing rest of your day, and peace out.